Range 200. They're everywhere.
Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Command and Conquer Generals. So, last time we did we finished the GLA campaign. The GLA has made their comeback. They've taken over the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan, and with it they launched an ICBM attack on China, with and each of the warheads was loaded with a biological or chemical agent, you know, the anthrax from the game. So they've taken out at least one major Chinese metropolitan center, although we don't know which one. My guess, if I were them, they already nuked Beijing, so they'd probably send it to Shanghai or Hong Kong or Macau. But in any case, it's now time for the heroes of the story, the USA.
General, I am Lieutenant Eva. I will serve as your comm officer for our campaign against the Global Liberation Army. We know the GLA have access to lethal biological weapons, and we have tracked these weapons to Baghdad. Our troops are assembled outside the city and await your orders, sir.
Cab on station. Skies are clear. Radar lock! Break! Break! I'm hit! Hawks down! Anybody see us shoot? Negative! No shoot! Echo Company, engage! Roger. Targets acquired. Enemy in perimeter. Range 200. All units, stand by. Fire at will. I'm hit! Let's finish him off! Off the left! Bravo down! We got fire! Reload! Reload! Help over here! Fire! We have 11 confirmed. All units, search and destroy. More contacts. Range 300. Fast movers inbound. Light them up.
Enemy perimeter breached. General, we must capture Baghdad and eliminate all GLA forces.
Armor detail reporting.
That greatly amuses me that they say that the Raptor, they had a radar lock.
How about a show force?
Unit lost.
No, but they're saying, oh, they have radar lock. Well, one stingers are
Clearing terrain.
the stingers are. Oh, you're still not dead yet.
Clearing
The stingers are an IR guided missile. Thanks for the radar here. But then on top of that, the you know, the Raptor is stealth, which obviously isn't reflected in this game too much, but okay, so we obviously want to capture buildings. Okay, so how many tanks do we have? What? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's make a 12 and 4 split.
Heavy armor ready for action. Got room for 5. Freedom.
And then I'll probably make 4 more Humvees.
Polished and ready. We're moving.
Upgrade complete.
Closing the distance. Yes, sir. Preserving freedom.
And that will be our main ground assault force.
Protecting our people.
And of course, obviously the Humvees are going to be fully loaded with infantry. Probably, because we have the tanks, I'm probably going to do a 4-1 split as opposed to my usual 3-2 split.
We're moving. Confirmed. Preserving freedom. Doing
Okay.
what's right. Taking her in. Closing the distance. Taking her in.
So that gives us that. We can't... Oh, we can build a dozer. Yep, and a replacement Crusader.
Moving in.
I don't know if we can actually build anything worthwhile, but... with the
Get to work.
dozer.
Have a job for me.
Yeah, we could just build another war factory or barracks. Nothing too impressive there. I do want to take... actually, we don't even need to send people to scout because USA has this awesome satellite imaging ability, which I believe only has a minute cooldown, minute 30, so not relatively fast cooldown, all things considered. I like the detail put into this base with the fences, just the way everything's organized, the patrols.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, oh, our soldiers don't get flashbangs. That's interesting. That is interesting. But yeah, I'd be... What? I am so confused. Just a random dozer. Just going back and forth. It's the American one, because the easy way to tell is the American dozer has
Polished and ready.
has wheels, whereas the Chinese dozer has treads.
Clocked in.
Okay, I was gonna build a... it doesn't let me select them. Well, it lets me select them, I just can't tell them to do anything for me.
How about a lift? Looks like a good run. Break it loose. Got room for 5. Buck it up. Humvee here.
Alright.
How about a
So
lift?
just one more Humvee, and then we'll make the infantry to accommodate them.
Whoa!
Let's see if we have 8 Humvees. That means we need 32 Rangers and 8 missile defenders. Set the rally point probably there, so that way they don't get mixed up with anyone else. What do we have?
Got room for 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we still need one more Humvee. Because we here in the USA don't do half-assed assaults like the Chinese and GLA. We plan our assaults meticulously for minimum casualties.
Humvee here. Oh yeah. Whoa! Oh yeah.
Alright, so our satellite should have recharged by now. Let's continue to look. I think most of this land is barren, but I do want to keep exploring it to see if we can actually, but I do want to keep exploring it to see if we can get if there's like a random oil derrick that we can capture. Yeah, that'd be nice.
What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
Got my missile launcher right here.
I like how they kind of sort of try to follow the line.
Army's elite.
Alright, Squad 1.
On the go.
Enter your Humvee.
What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
Squad 2, prepare to enter your Humvee.
Got my missile launcher right here.
And actually, I think I'm really sick of waiting for
Rally point confirmed.
the supply starting to recharge, so I think I'm actually going to build a second supply chinook just so we get supplies a little more regularly. We don't have a ton of supplies here, but I don't think we're going to have problems with running out. Well, at least not for this mission. There. Build use that way. Well, one's dropping off, the other's picking up, so it should take half as long to get supplies here. There we go.
What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
Okay, so yeah, I think by the time I go back to the barracks to produce the next round, we should have some good supplies flowing through here.
Army's elite.
Alright, so you're going to be Squad 3. There we go. Now I can do everything in one go. I love this dramatic music,
What's the mission, sir?
especially since we're doing nothing.
What's the mission, sir?
We're out of supplies over here.
What's the mission, sir?
Got my missile launcher right here.
That should be Squad 4.
Need a point man. What's the mission,
On the go.
sir?
Got room for 5.
You're going to get filled up.
What's the mission, sir?
We're building Squad 5 now, so we need 3 more
What's the mission,
squads.
sir? What's the mission, sir?
Got my missile launcher right here.
What's the mission, sir?
2 more squads after this.
Taking new position, sir.
Yeah, because that will go there
What's
and
the
then
mission,
those 2
sir?
will go there.
What's the mission, sir?
Got my missile launcher right here.
Special forces here.
Alright,
What's the
move
mission,
out.
sir? Search and destroy. Rally point confirmed. What's the mission, sir?
I think we just need 1 more squad after
What's
this.
the mission, sir? What's the mission, sir?
Now, I will say one thing I wish this game had was
Got my missile launcher.
more options for formations,
Ready for action. Need a point man? Ready for action. Always
as I'd certainly like to organize these guys
Search
a
and
bit
destroy.
more than what they are right now, but you know, with like Paladins up front followed by Crusaders and Humvees, and they have them mixed in, but with the Humvees kind of more towards the back, so you know, that way the armor has a chance to deal with enemy armor, and then when the armor threat's over, the Humvees can come up to take out the infantry. Although really,
Special forces here.
the in generals, I believe the laser on the Paladin will kill infantry automatically, just like it kills missiles. They gave it a big nerf for 0 hour, but in generals, this thing is a beast. Like, if you had made it so that laser could intercept tank shells too, this thing would probably be better than the freaking Overlord tank.
Crusader tank responding.
Because it would just nullify its attacks.
Armor detail reporting.
Alright, boys.
Target zone.
Time to liberate them.
Taking new ground. Moving in.
I want to know what's up with this dozer that's just
Clearing terrain.
meandering. Come back, dozer. See, I can't even select it as a unit, so I have no idea what's up with it. Alright.
Clearing terrain.
Rocket launch detected. All units, pull back.
Don't you dare.
Watch those clouds, men. Could be anthrax.
General, Washington orders us to enter the mountains and destroy the enemy Scud Storm.
On your command. Armor detail reporting.
Well, that's reasonable.
Clean.
Okay, so we'll wait for the anthrax to dissipate. In the meantime, did this they expanded the map, didn't they? They must have added this up here. Okay.
Crusader tank responding. How about a show of force?
Come on. Really wish I had ambulances. I don't think they were introduced as a proper unit until.
Anthrax is still in the
Clearing
area.
terrain.
Extreme caution.
Okay.
This'll work.
Civilian buildings are occupied by enemy troops. Assault teams, enter those buildings from above and
Unit
clean them
lost.
out. Release the choppers. All units, pull back.
Taking
Oh.
new ground. Let's grease them.
Rangers, enter from the roof, sweep and clear.
That works. That is their special ability.
How about a lift? Armor detail reporting. Blow them wide open.
We're gonna do this then.
Anywhere you say, sir. Deliver an ordinance.
Oh. Well, that saved us from having to deal with one tank.
How about a show of force?
Okay, I want
Got room for 5.
here we go. We're gonna send in a Humvee to rescue these pilots.
You want some of this?
POW camp up ahead. Get those men out of there. Get those pilots into vehicles.
to drive?
Let's roll.
Over there?
Alright, so we're gonna send these guys probably into our paladins. Because if we can boost the refire on like the laser and stuff, that would obviously be a huge thing. Don't worry, we're going to liberate you guys by running you over. It's totally okay. That's how all the countries do it.
Fire it up. Pilot of the US.
So that's the USA special ability, if I haven't mentioned already, is when units gain veterancy, well specifically when armored
I
units
have experience.
gain veterancy, they eject, and they're destroyed, they eject a pilot with the accumulated veterancy of that vehicle. And then you can put that pilot in another vehicle
On your
to
command.
kind of keep that veterancy, so to speak. Alright, looks like everyone's
Anywhere you
prepared.
say, sir. In my field of fire.
Unit lost.
Oh, really?
This'll wake them up.
That's really disappointing, actually.
Proceeding to target zone. Blow them wide open. In my field of fire.
We have cleared the palace. All units, continue the advance.
Alright, let's, actually want to build 2 Humvees. Because I want one to scout these desert wastes.
What's the mission, sir?
Buck it up.
Let's see, nothing much
We're
What's
out of
the mission,
supplies
sir?
there.
over here. Humvee here. Looks like a good run.
So let's replace our squad.
Break it loose.
Which I'm really sad we lost. I knew they were going to take a pounding by being up front, but I figured we'd kill the one Scorpion tank in time for it to not matter. And apparently I was wrong.
How about a lift? Whoa! Got room for 5.
There we go.
Let's go for it. Looks like a good run. Let's go for it.
Actually, is it
Let's go
control?
for it.
No.
Looks like a good run.
Alt is waypointing. Okay. I don't know if he... Yeah, so he gets huge sight range now. I just want to quick explore all this, see if there's anything hidden, because the obvious thing to do is just run through the city. Which, you know, that's fine, but... You know, just like the, I think there was... In the first GLA mission, you had all the technicals and stuff. Wasn't there like some abandoned Chinese vehicles in the Chinese mission? I forget. But then there was like a front entrance and a back entrance to, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
How about a lift?
Yeah, look at that.
Good run.
I knew there was some Easter egging here.
Break it loose. How about a lift? Looks like a good run.
Hey!
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Let's go for it.
General, capture enemy oil derricks to secure more supplies for the war effort.
Yes, must fund war.
Army's elite.
More war. More money. More war. More money. Okay.
Got room for
How about a
lift?
So,
Oh yeah.
about as far as you can go.
Let's go for it. Oh yeah. Whoa.
So, now we can actually use our satellite for things like this. Okay, so
Capture complete.
they've got a bit of a base
Humvee
there.
here.
The building is ours. We have their building.
Looks like a good
Perfect.
run. Looks like
And for the record, as far as losses goes, that includes our drones, so I'm trying to keep our human losses, though, to a minimum. The drones I could care less about. They're actually useful in that these battle drones tend to be one of the first things that
Crusader tank
the
response.
GLA RPG troopers target,
Moving in.
as well as their stinger sights, so it's
Garrison
really...
buildings up ahead. Call in the Chinook.
So it's really nice because they,
Blow them wide open.
you know, they absorb that rocket fire.
Anywhere you say, sir. Armor detail reporting.
Okay. Now they want us to do it, so we can do a combat drop. And they only have one soldier in each of these buildings, but...
Congratulations, General. You have been
Keep it safe.
promoted.
Loaded with U.S. quality.
So we'll
Get it there.
send them there for now.
On your command. How about a show of force?
Alright, so you guys can all move up here.
Humvee
And
here.
you can keep scouting
Let's go for it.
things out for us.
Looks like a good run.
Probably take that. The Predator drone is really nice, but we have most of the map scouted at this point, so I'd rather scout, have the ability to repair my forces. especially since they seem to be struggling a little here.
Mountain perimeter breach. Enemy closing.
Proceeding to target zone. Blow 'em wide open.
Focus your fire.
Taking new ground. Moving in. Clearing terrain. Taking new ground.
It's like that is a perfect way they could have attacked, because then I have all my vehicles
Anywhere you say.
being able to fire on them.
Moving in. Anywhere you say, sir.
Now for this, I got to do a bit of micro. So
Protecting our people. Closing the distance.
Paladins up front, Crusaders next, Humvees last. All right.
Armor detail reporting. How about a lift? Let's go for it. How about a show for it? Moving in.
Move up the Crusaders.
Enemy tanks have the high ground. Request air support. Big Bird on the way.
Or, I mean, we could just use air support to...
Got room for 5. Armor detail reporting.
That's certainly one way of doing it.
Moving in.
I guess we'll take the opportunity to move in before they decide to rebuild those tunnel networks. Okay, maybe they patched it back in Generals, but I know it used to be. Was playing the CD version of this when it first came out. The Paladins would laser infantry.
How about a show of force? Blow 'em wide open. This'll wake 'em up. Deliver an ordnance.
Man, I was all ready for this epic tank battle, and then the B-52 denies it.
Deliver an ordnance. Blow 'em wide
Denies
open.
me my tank battle.
This'll wake 'em up. Blow 'em wide open. Light 'em up.
I guess I'll just settle
Deliver
for
an
it.
ordnance. Let's grease 'em. In my field of fire. Blow 'em wide open.
Hey, we got
Taking
some
new ground.
veterancy there.
In my field of fire. Deliver an ordnance. Let's grease 'em.
Do one last scan. Reveal to me your secrets. Actually, we can send this guy up now.
Oh yeah! Whoa!
I know most people probably don't care about revealing the map, but I always like to see what secrets may be hidden.
Anywhere you say, sir.
There's the Stinger site.
Got room for 5. Humvee here. Oh yeah!
Okay, so
How about a lift?
that's
Looks like a good run. Oh yeah!
so that's pretty much all there. Okay, let's see. This is where I want Paladins up front.
Glade. Doing what's right. It will be an honor.
Because they have the lasers that can counteract
My field of fire.
the missiles, and Humvees,
Looks like a good run.
Crusaders can provide additional firepower while Humvees ride escort.
Unit lost.
What? Uh-oh, that better be a drone.
How about a show of
Okay.
This'll wake 'em up.
Oh, I don't wanna. Here. Doesn't look like there's anything else
Swarm
hitting.
destroyed. Baghdad secure. Congratulations, General.
USA! 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 Okay, so we lost 7 units, of which I know 1 Humvee, 1 Crusader, and then maybe it doesn't count drones. I thought it did. There's 1 Humvee, 1 Crusader, the 4 Rangers that were in the Humvee, and then the missile trooper. Huh, maybe it doesn't count drones. Okay. meanwhile, we killed 54 units. The GLA lost 70 total. Now, I mean, we really killed all those 70 because I don't know if it counts the kills, like, say, from the B-52 or the F-22 since they technically weren't under our control. And I'm fairly certain they aren't counting kills from, like, getting those minarets to fall on them or the, or, like, using the explosive barrels. But, yeah, so that was a very successful mission. We've liberated Baghdad for, like, the third time now, I guess. And now we can bring the war against the GLA elsewhere. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and we'll see you then.